All right, number 9 on common assessment. Number 1. A carpenter wants to, not cute, he wants to cut, I messed up right here. He wants to cut 33 3/4 feet in length into 3 3/4 feet pieces. How many pieces can be cut from the board? So essentially what he's trying to do, he has this long old board that is 33 3/4 feet long, right? And he wants to do 3 3/4 feet pieces. So he's trying to figure out how many pieces can I do in here to figure out how many of those are 30 or 3 3/4. If I cut them each this long, how many pieces are there? Well, let's figure this out. First thing we're going to do is, so we're going to divide 33 3/4 divided by 3 3/4. Well, we're talking fractions here, so we can't just do that. See, this guy's all mad. We can't do that, right? We can't just multiply this across. Derp. So what we actually have to do is turn this into an improper fraction. All right. And if you guys remember how to do that, it's going to be easy for you. If you don't worry about it, because we're going to figure it out right now. First thing we do is take our whole number, this guy, and multiply it by our denominator. If you even want to, what I like doing as the first step now, because I feel that some of my students think this is easier, is right off the bat, let's change our denominator to 4. Not change it, but we're going to write it right here as 4. I'm going to do it on this one too, because you know at the end of the day, my denominator is going to stay the same. So I'm taking this number right here and writing it right here. This number right here. All right, so now we have 33 times 4 plus 3 is what we're going to do. 33 times 4, and then we're going to add this number up top on top. So what's 33 times 4? Well, I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe you guys do. You guys might be geniuses and smarter than me or something. But let's see here. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12 again. Plus 1 equals 13. So that first number is going to be 132. Plus this 3 over here. So 132 plus 3 equals 135, right? So that's the number we're actually going to take and put over here, 135 over 4. This numerator is going to stay the same. I should have wrote these in red so you guys can follow that along even easier, but it's all good. All right, and the next one is 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 3, and that's 15. So now we have 135 divided by 15/4. Well, we know what we're going to have to do here is keep this first guy the same. We're going to change our division to multiplication, and then we're going to flip this guy. So let me see here. So instead of being 15 over 4, we're going to say it's 4 over 15. And then you can multiply across, or you can, what I think is easier, cross cancel. These two numbers are the same, right? 4 and 4. So let's do that. These can both be divided by 4 evenly. So they become 1 and 1. So now I have 135 over 15. And I can do that. Or I can cross cancel some of these too. I think it's easier to cross cancel right now and make it even an even smaller number. And I know they both end in 5, so they're both divisible by 5. So let's cross cancel that right now. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. And 135 divided by 5 equals, I don't know off the top of my head. So let's figure it out. We have 135. Put him in a little division house. He's cold. He wants to be in the division house. We're dividing by 5. I keep writing 4. 5 times 2 equals 10. Now 13 minus 10 Oh no, I'm getting messy here. Equals 3. Bring down your next number. So this becomes 35. And 5 times what equals 35? 5 times 7 does. Nice even number for us. 35 minus 35 equals 0. We are done. We know that. Or we're not done with the question, but we know that we're done with this. 5 divided by that. So this is going to become 27. I keep writing the wrong number. Sorry, guys. All right. So now we just have to multiply across. So 27 times 1. I didn't like the way it looked. Let's do it right here. 27 times 1 equals 27. And then 1 times 3. Got my arrow right here. 1 times 3 equals 3, right? Let me clear out some of this stuff so you guys aren't. There, I'll move over here. Now, 27 divided by 3. Can I be simplified even further? I absolutely can. If you know your math facts, you will know that. Or let me do it the long way. We can do in and out, right? So I'm going to draw my division house again. I don't think it's going to matter, actually. All right. Well, I'll do it this way anyways. This is 27 divided by 3. And if you guys know your math facts, you'll know that 3 times 9. Jesus, I'm all over. All right, 3 times 9 equals 27. And that's going to be our answer. Overall, 3 times 9. I'm sorry, 9 is going to be our final answer. So how many pieces? It's going to be 9 pieces. Let me circle it for you guys so you know what our answer is. There you go. Alright, I'm actually done with this. I'm not going to be able to do any more questions for tonight. So hopefully you guys have a good understanding of how this stuff works. If you don't, come with your questions before the test or come before school. See Mr. Berchtold in room 41. Alright, Mr. Farina signing out.